yeah, I managed to out-clutch him in the end, and but surely he's going to qualify for this tournament.
Yeah, Fazz has picked up RAISY a bit. Apparently a player coming from the lands of CS and has been immersing himself in the Quake world quite a lot and has been doing very well at it. I know I played him earlier on in the Quake Champions beta and is a very competent, very strong player, good aim. Whether or not he's got what it takes to stand up versus Fazz, I don't know. I find it hard to predict anything other than a 2-0 for Fazz at the moment. But it'll be interesting to see how close is it really going to get between the two.
I've never actually heard of RAISY, but I know Fazz said Fed is scared. Like, Fazz told me that RAISY is good Anarchy. He did well in the earlier tournaments, and it'll be a close match. And I think we're seeing Anarchy mirror here.
I like that.
Fazz likes Anarchy too. And as does RAISY, so we'll definitely see an Anarchy mirror played to perfection here.
I don't think we've seen the Anarchy mirror yet today, actually.
Not today, nope. We saw it last week. I think we played it, and there might have been another set of guys playing it. But yeah, this week we haven't seen it yet.
To be fair, it's not like an overly popular champion pick, I'd say. There's a select amount of people that really use Anarchy. A lot of people tend to stick around the sort of Nyx and
people like the Quake. The Quake Live, Quake 3 champions more than they do like World CTM champions. Maybe because they're not used to his movement, I'm not sure.
It's possible. Guys, we are in now the first round of the first map between Fazz and RAISY, the last of the European games today, before we move over to the North American dual qualifier matches. Fazz RAISY all looking for the air rockets. We've got an injection used. Fazz's rail not quite going to land on this occasion. Just denying armors.
Denying armors. You don't see that very often. Especially not when they spawn every 15 seconds.
We have spotted him. He was railable for a moment, so that was dangerous. And RAISY hitting some good shots. He might actually be able to end Fazz's Anarchy prematurely. Respect given by Fazz, and he's going to leave.
Yeah, he's in big trouble though. He's got to leave this area because he would have been chased down. He doesn't have his injection. Oh no, so close.
Oh, the rail comes out from the side. I thought he was making it away. I couldn't quite gauge exactly where RAISY was on the map, but spotting that rail out, getting a kill. Important start for him.
This is not an area Fazz wants to be in. No items, no weapons. Gets CLG, but surely he's going to be pushed away here. Could have used a ghost walk to get to a better location in the map, but then he would have had to use
That's pushing the Nyx to the side for the moment. And you mentioned that Fazz was... Oh, hold on.
Anarchy is everywhere. He's so fast.
Fazz this spotter. Nice little sidestep from RAISY, dodging those shots, trying to get the mid-map control now, straight away, with those rocket jumps.
Fazz missing that rail. Should have been a hit, to be honest.
RAISY's, though, is reacting very well to where he's kind of sensing Fazz's presence on the map. Oh, and he might go in. Take a look at what there is to do. This could be another kill for RAISY. In fact, he is going to get him in the end. Approaching first round for RAISY.
Impressive.
Now, maybe Fazz was definitely right to be concerned about how good RAISY is at Quake Champions.
That RAISY definitely stepping up this game here. He's hitting all his shots.
I think you can actually hear the engine of the gauntlet going if you're stood not too far away. So it's not a soundless device, as far as I know. Small bit of damage there done by RAISY. Ooh, missing that shot, and that's a rail that he's not happy about missing. He has got the injection if he wants it. Oh, that rail was so close.
Just misses that rail.
That would probably have been the frag as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was railable there, so, but he just missed it.
The return fire from Fazz is very good.
Why did he use his injection there? He had 2 health bubbles right in his sight, and now he doesn't have a cooldown ready.
Well,
he does have time shards here, which I think she should pick up. Yeah. Less cooldown there.
less than a minute and a half though for RAISY, so he could quite feasibly try and kill the clock, essentially.
Oh, definitely. 2 minutes left. He has a. The thing is, though, he has a. With Visor, actually, you could kill the clock because Visor theoretically should most of the time know where his opponent is.
1 minute warning.
But if he gets killed right now, he can pick Visor. The Visor should be able to run away effectively for a good 30 seconds.
It's a good defensive spot that RAISY picked as well. Does need that armor. Saves him from a zoom rail. Dancing around the map at this point. 35 seconds to go.
Nice move there by Fazz there.
The rail would kill him. He is going to find the shot in the end. Fazz giving himself a chance. There is still time for him to do this.
Remember in the first round where we saw that Sparty used a dire orb? Sorry, it's what's happening right
Acid's
now?
out. And he's happy to let that happen. He's going to find him, but he's got the rail out. LG would probably get him killed, and he is going to tie it up with just about 7 seconds left.
Yep, so close, so close.
Sudden death. 5 minute warning.
He's found him straight away. The nail gun coming out. 18 health left.
8
RAISY.
health left. So close.
Oh
my.
Jesus! I didn't even see how weak RAISY was at the end there. Just about sneaks in there, and I think we had like a second of overtime or something.
That used a nice move though. He used his dire orb at the mega health through the little gates to get up there fast, and then he caught RAISY off guard, and he went in for the kill. Good move there by Fazz. Unfortunately, in the end, didn't pay off, and RAISY wins the first map.
RAISY not doing too bad damage just for a moment. Does need to get himself the rockets. Faking his way out a little bit, but he is vulnerable. He's just trying to get the speed boost and to dodge his way out somehow. Oh no, he's going to run into Fazz! He thought that he was running away from Fazz, but that was just a good read. Oh, I think a little bit about that acid connected, but there's some good damage done. Injection used at the last possible second.
Otherwise, he would have died for sure. Once again, he thinks he's running away. He's running towards Fazz. Now Fazz gets the kill, and RAISY's down to his last champion in his round.
I think I'm spotting a pattern here.
Now we get to see how comfortable RAISY is without his CPM characters, and not that.
Not very.
He gets taken down in an instant. 1 round to 1.
Prepare to fight.
Well, so that was 5 minutes for RAISY to win 1, and 1 minute for Fazz to win a round. So
Things can turn around quickly here.
3, 2.
I see is Fazz going to be able to blow this one away again quickly. Fazz going through the teleporter immediately. Not going for any of the big items straight away. Got a chance to go up to. Wow, somehow lands a full rocket.
I eat rockets. That's basically what RAISY just did. He ate that rocket. Like his life depended on it. You should do the opposite.
Yeah, the opposite is good. It's beneficial to you. Another direct rocket. Mega taken though. Is this something that he wants to aggress on? Can't hit the shot. And no LG probably reduces the chances that he'll move around like that. Still 5 seconds until this spawns. It's quite a delay between the two. And oh, just as he leaves, it's back up again. 3 rockets. I think he definitely, needs that lightning gun. And soon going to be time for the Mega again. Is he coming down? Whoa, I don't know if Fazz was expecting such an aggressive move, but that is the injection gone. And Fazz maybe will look to close the gap. Trying to bait up the use of the bounce pad. Oh, he might do it. He might do it. Wow.
Flat.
Following the sound cues flawlessly. 1 rail. He might even think of just diving in on this one.
Impressive.
Yeah, now you can go. Now it's action time, and he kills him before the Mega is even taken by him. Looking for a spawn frag.
I think the chances of spawning there in that corner are fairly high when you take that position.
Yeah. He's You spawn generally on the opposite side of the map to where your opponent is. And well, it's not been 1 minute, but maybe just over 2 minutes. I'm not sure how much longer RAISY can survive if fazz is putting on this amount of pressure.
Well, at least RAISY's playing his visor a little bit more careful this time around. Last round he just ran into fazz head first and died within 5 seconds.
Spotted him. No rail for fazz. Armor up in a second. Just checking the small bits off the map. Well, that might hurt a little. No, just about misses the tri-bolt damage. Mega's up. Don't think fazz is looking at the timing too much at the moment, for some reason.
Yeah, he's quite content in playing out these last 2 minutes. He's up 2 champions, so he doesn't really need to just play defensive. Not sure if he will. Probably won't, but could if he wanted to.
Well, he's got the armor for him down below again. But he's let RAISY get on the map a bit, which is slightly unusual because he had free reign of whatever he wanted, and he's going to let him get the mega as well. RAISY is stacked.
Impressive.
1 rail for fazz.
Not after that exchange. He got railed to the face, and now he's got to collect his light armors again. No, he doesn't collect the light armor. He just wants to go in for the attack. Fazz hurt him though. You can
Wow.
That direct rocket by Fazz, and Fazz surely must smell blood here and go for the kill.
Well, that was risky, just jumping straight across. 1 rail landed. He's going to use the injection on Fazz's side.
Close.
Oh, that's going to be a kill. Boom.
2-1 to Fazz.
It's going quite quickly for
Prepare
Fazz
to
at the
fight.
moment.
Round begins in
Definitely putting the
2,
pressure on RAISY. After that
1.
first round, it seems like maybe that was a bit of an anomaly.
Yeah, it looks like it. Damage though by RAISY here, but yeah, Fazz is gonna get on the mega and the heavy because RAISY can't collect it.
Oh, and here comes the pressure. What can you do? Oh, that actual damage from RAISY was nice. As forced Fazz away. Oh, he was right to spam on the teleporter exit. Well, that rocket looks like it between his legs and over his hoverboard. Oh, bye-bye health that you just gained.
Yeah, thanks Mega. Bye Mega. The Mega health is actually fairly easy to spam if you're standing at the tribal area, so that's what Fazz does. Fazz did. Oh no! Eats a rocket, then shoots a rocket into a wall, and then dies to the 3rd rocket.
And that's a bad recipe. That was a great rail from Fazz at the beginning. Obviously, you have a good idea that RAISY's spawning on that side.
RAISY must be thinking to himself, like, what can I do? I won the first round, and now I just cannot get a single kill in.
It felt so easy, and now can't do it. Algae comes in. Oh, he saves himself a little bit, but the rocket is going to gravitate towards his head. And there's not much more you can do after that. It's back over to Visor, which has proved to be not so effective against Fazz. Oh, apart from that nail gun moment.
Well, yeah, that was more due to the nail gun and not so much due to Visor. 5 health, surely he must go down soon. So Fazz spotted him there. Now he knows where he is. Goes aggressive with ERL, gets the kill, and Fazz takes the first map, 3 rounds to 1.
Pretty clean. I mean, to be honest, the 3 rounds that Fazz won were, I mean, almost as fast as the round that RAISY won. So it's almost like he hustled him on the first one, and then Fazz just went to town completely. So very well played, Fazz. And we'll see what map in a moment RAISY is going to be picking. Blood Run, nicely sorted for him.
Yeah, I wonder what map he's going to pick.
I don't know enough about RAISY to have an idea what he would want to pick. I would love to theory craft something about how it's obviously going to be Corrupted Keeps or something along those lines, but I'm not entirely sure. I know that though he's an up and coming player that several of the already reputable players in the scene are fearing. They feel that it's someone who's able to break into that the competitive environment. So we'll see. Let's I'll check out now.
Corrupted Keep it is.
It actually was. See, I told you it was Corrupted Keep.
Yeah.
I had a 33% chance of getting that right.
Nice. That's fair bet. Fair bet.
So where's my money? That's what I'm wondering.
How much did you bet?
Everything.
Everything.
The whole lot.
On a 33% odds, that's quite risky, Zoo.
Oh, well, I won, so it's fine, isn't it?
Who bet against you?
Everyone.
Okay, yeah.
So it's great odds for me.
In fantasy world, that would happen. Yeah,
Yeah, quite.
I think you're gonna. We're gonna see Anarchy versus Anarchy again. Uncorrupted Keep. Anarchy Zorlak for RAISY. And what's his third champion going to be? What's it going to be?
Once you go Anarchy, you never go back. Cookie? I don't know.
Blaskerky? Poor jokes. We're tired.
Yeah, guys, we're halfway through the day now. We've got plenty of matches to go. North American game starts shortly after, and I'm hyped to see some of them because it's going to be a bit of a learning experience for us on some of the names. And I've
actually not watched any American players so far.
I've watched a couple, but
I think I might have watched Saint versus Necro last week. It was a good game. It was a close game. I think Necro won, but that's about the only match I watched. And of course, Galisac versus Carnage.
I've watched a bit of Lost Cause, Chance,
things
like
that. My CPM friend Galisac managed to take down Carnage. And now we have.
Did he actually? That's impressive. I didn't see that game.
Yeah, Galisac beat Carnage, I think 2-1. And now Carnage is in a round of 16 again, so he's going to try and qualify this week. Surely he'll make it. He's been putting in the time, and I think he'll qualify this week.
I was surprised not to see him already to be there, but I'm glad that I get a chance to watch him today. I'm on RAISY to start, map number 2, Anarchy, Shotgun, Armor. Immediately noticing that there is a lack of Mega on the map, so that must only mean one thing. Faz has cleared up the resources. Getting the LG out, but Faz with the rockets, he's going to use his injection, and he's evading so much of that damage afterwards as well.
He was low though, he had 6 health left after that encounter. So close.
Let's go over to Fazarchy.
Fazarchy?
That's what they say now, isn't it?
Is that a thing? Fazarchy?
No, that's what they call him. I'm not making that up, I promise.
I like it.
There's quite the stack on RAISY's Sorlag at the moment. But if you're doing initial damage like that, should be no problem for Faz, to be honest. The LG's not bad for RAISY, but it's just not good enough.
LG was good, but Sorlag is a big character, so you're not going to miss him. And you're pulling out that LG, and Faz just hit everything. You delaying the heavy? No, he's not going to delay. Faz sometimes opts to delay items. Choose not to this particular occasion.
No, not right now. Again, he wants to bait out that dual wield a little bit.
Thing about dual wielding against dual wields at a good time, but Faz has managed to escape.
Is he going to return and be able to get back for the armor? No, maybe he's expecting the armor to be spawning sooner and RAISY to have already taken it.
He could have done it, but he doesn't really need to because he's up 2 champions, so there's no need for him to go aggressively on the items. Because it would have been a big risk if he did not know exactly when the item was going to spawn, and if he went for it, then BJ might have been ready for him.
True. All those health bubbles there. He's going to be able to take a couple. The rockets come down, though, from RAISY. And he manages to get a frag, at least, on Faz. 25 health remaining. He's got the dual wield up. And he's starting to find a couple of resources that he can take as well. Armor is up low for Faz. I don't think he's yet got the LG. I might be wrong on that. A bit of sneaky play you can see on that X-ray. Faz sneaking by. I think RAISY caught eyes of him right at the end.
Thanks for reminding me. I had to turn X-ray on again.
Megas up. That Faz is doing a good job of denying a lot of damage on there. He's going to be able to get the LG himself. But that does mean that RAISY gets the armor too, so an expensive price to pay for that extra weapon option. But
Faz
will...
playing the hiding game. He really can.
He's got
playing
Ghost Walk
next.
too.
He's got Ghost Walk. He's up a champion. He's comfortable just not being aggressive.
Yeah, there's no rush. No rush whatsoever.
Nope.
He's right at the top, spamming a little bit. Tiny bit of damage, not much, just chip. But he's obviously not going to commit, and there's no way that RAISY can get close enough to him there. This is an interesting part that is the map that Fazz was hiding on. Oh, he used a bounce pad at exactly the same time, I think.
Yeah. So
I could. Whoa.
Couldn't make out a difference whose sound it was.
5 seconds to armor. And again, Fazz is like, no, it's fine, mate. You take it. It's all yours.
Like I said, Faz is content just running out the time.
What do you think of this strat? Is this a good thing to do, or because he's
quite early, but he's got Nyx and he's up a champion. Like if he was up 2 champions, I think it's it's fair game. You know?
Oh, that was close. Hits a little bit of damage after.
As long as he keeps his Ghost Walk. Right now, oof, that was close.
There's the Mega up. Fazz not going to take that. RAISY secures it. Now needs to get over to the armor, but Fazz is eventually going to cycle onto it. 150 health. This is an underutilized part of the map, though, that lower bounce pad area. People don't seem to check that so often.
It's not really used in any routes, so people don't use it. Oh yeah, he had to use the Ghost Walk there.
And that's what he was saved it for the whole time. We've got 10 seconds, guys. RAISY has forced the use of the Ghost Walk, but he's got very few items that he can use himself. Where the hell is Fazz hiding? He's spotted him on the side. Only 10 damage and no time left. 1-0 for Fazz.
To fight. Round begins in 3.
So Fazz was playing that really carefully with that Nyx.
Round 2.
No rush. Didn't want to gamble at all. Or if he was gonna go for a situation to win. Oh, hold on, we are in a fight already. RAISY gonna force himself out of there. Shotgun once more. And Fazz can't hit him. There we go. Eventually gets him. He had 28 health remaining. And it's a quick start for Fazz. And Sorlak will be RAISY's second pick.
Sorlak versus Anarchy. Definitely favor Anarchy though, but Sorlak went in very aggressively, and Anarchy doesn't have his but he will in 5 seconds, so he's doing all right.
He's got the weapons he needs too. And he's just running around, he's just doing figures of 8. Good damage. Getting the injection out. And very good movement too, in fact.
I agree. I enjoy seeing good Anarchy movement. Makes me want to play the game.
You're just tilted, you can't play at the moment.
Yeah, I want to play. I want to play Quake Champions, guys. Gotta wait a few more hours before I can hop into a game, but luckily for me, I'll be able to watch the best American player duke it out later tonight.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the shape is of, actually the hang of this shape. Oh, there's a lot of acid damage just then, and the LG comes in from RAISY. That was...
He got stuck into a wall there, did Anarchy, and then he got taken down instantly by Sorlak's LG.
Yeah, and the acid damage combined, it just went even faster. But it looks like Fazz is going to take him out quite quickly.
That's crazy. He just picked up the Mega, went instantly aggressive, and managed to kill Sorlak just like that. Very nicely done.
So stacked as well on Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he just
Great
hits.
rocket.
I don't think did he mean to do that?
I think it was a fake. Try to fake him. Not sure why though, because he hit a direct rocket, and I don't think RAISY was comfortable pushing in. RAISY also doesn't have a dual wield ready, so does have the height advantage, but can't really do much with it.
Whoa. Fazz gonna get the armor. He might go in for a kill now. This could be the last one for this round.
I don't think Fazz realizes how low RAISY actually is. Because RAISY is being aggressive even though he's quite low.
It's good damage from RAISY actually. His aim there was excellent.
like I said, Faz respects RAISY a little bit too much there because he thought he was higher than he actually was. But RAISY was actually super low. Probably ended up with less than 25 health.
Oh, bit of damage. Oh, it finds a meaty rocket through the grate.
Nice rocket there. He could go up, but yeah, with a dire orb.
That might backfire.
Risky from Faz. Very risky move though. Higher risk, high reward.
Yeah, accidentally killing himself a little bit there. He's gonna get some extra damage in. Oh, he is finding a bit actually. He goes in. Oh, in the last possible second. Oh, RAISY! What the hell? Alright, looks like we got ourselves a tied map 2 at the moment.
1-1 in rounds. Round number 3
Round
coming up.
begins in 3, 2, 1. Round
Faz
3.
threw that one a little bit just then. RAISY going fast.
And once again, they meet at the rocket launcher. Like you said earlier, a lot of these early fights happen at the rocket launcher, and RAISY pulls out a shotgun and hits Faz. Just full frontal blast in the face. Faz has been taken down.
Yeah, the rocket place is kind of just like the mutual meeting grounds because...
Yes, because the rocket launcher is such a good weapon on this map. So, the way the starting spawns have been set up, it's... Yeah, the only place where first fight could happen a lot of times is just the rocket launcher. Uh-oh. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Nix was so fast there. Nix was just as fast as
yeah, that was rapid actually. I don't know how he kept getting damage in over and over. Both items up at the same time.
Nix is just super fast. Jumping into an LG, not a good idea from Faz. He almost gets taken down there. RAISY's quite weak as well.
Got any more rocket damage from Faz? No, RAISY getting work done on him at the moment.
10.
Nice little moves from him too. He's gonna find Ranger, looking for a frag. Oh, Faz.
Bouncing around, man. Both players just bouncing around from the rockets. It's awesome to see. You ever played the Quake World mod mid-air?
Not the mod specifically, but I've had some attempts on some similar types of maps.
Yeah, so like you can pop each other up in the air with rockets. It's really cool to play, and that rocket fight reminded me of that. People getting bounced up in the air.
That's where you can't do damage when they're on the floor, though, right? Or something
no, that's
like
a different. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's loads of fun.
Your rocket damage only counts when you're mid-air.
Practice your aerials.
That's right. A lot of air rockets in Quake World. Quake Champions, I've seen quite a few actually, especially since they buffed the rocket launcher a little bit.
Yeah, it's been so much easier and more possible to land the air rockets as well. It's brought so much joy actually to people.
I love hitting direct rockets with the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher, just in general, is a very rewarding weapon, I think. If you predict your opponent's movement, and you hit your shots, a lot of damage.
That's why it's counted as one of like the 3 main weapons: the rail, rocket, the LG. If you're good at all of those 3, you can really make a master of yourself in the game.
Staple of Quake, the rocket launcher. Ever since Quake 1, the rocket launcher has been featured quite heavily. In fact, ever since Doom.
It's not leaving us anytime soon. These guys have made a really slow kind of moment in the game. We've had so much action, but as soon as you get rid of a Nyx or an Anarchy, it just seems like the pace changes. That Mega's not up actually for a few seconds, so slightly risky from Faz to do that, and he has no more rockets. And
he
just
has no more
as he
rockets.
leaves.
Yeah, and BJ used his ulti too, so... Does Faz know it's spawn?
Yeah, he turned around and had a look at it, but he thought, you know what, why don't we have a little bit of a delay on it, that's fine.
Which is fine, because now he knows that heavy's spawning first, so he could go for the heavy when it spawns in 15 seconds, and then instantly rush for Mega. I think RAISY's playing the hiding game.
He's been playing it for a long time. Faz...
Staying by that teleporter, waiting for Faz to show up, and then just running away.
This is nice what Faz did, because he delayed the Mega a little bit.
Yeah, now we can go for it. BJ's going for it too, though.
Oh, aggressive die roll.
Oh.
The air rockets, was that a double?
It looked like a double air rocket. Were you on Fazz's point?
I was
or
on Faz's point of view, but it looked
yeah.
like he was in the air for a bit too long for that to be just the one. That was crazy
it looked
damage.
like a double air rocket
Round
there.
begins in
Nicely done.
3, 2, 1.
Right, RAISY finds himself on map point.
Negative waves, man. You're just bringing us down.
Let's see what they got at the beginning. We'd usually getting the first fight concluded fairly early on. RAISY with the machine gun out. Injection used by RAISY now. Fazz still slightly better off. It goes for the rocket. I was worried about gauntlets actually there.
Oh, Zorlak might go in for the kill. Yeah, there you
Wow.
go. Zorlak spawns at the rocket launcher, instantly rushes in forward. He still has his spit ready. I thought surely he was going to use his spit, but didn't even need to.
Well, that's only
Quick kill by Zorlak there. Oh.
only good news for RAISY though. He did use it maybe a bit prematurely just then. I think Fazz used his Ghost Walk actually before the spit was even used.
Yeah, so he didn't take any damage there. And I think the spit doesn't really work when you're in Ghost Walk.
No, indeed. Fazz might go down again at the moment. He's going to have to be very careful. The Mega's going to be up in a second.
Stopwatch.
But he needs to get a whole load of items.
He needs to get some armor. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. Direct rocket. Oh, his cooldown was up just at the right time.
I think he's in danger. I think RAISY can do this still.
One champion left for Fazz. Down to a Ranger. Ranger versus Zorlak. I did not expect RAISY to step his game up.
The damage he's doing. The lava, got to watch out for it. And he is going to give us a third map.
Is Fazz tilting there at the end? I thought he was being a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're seeing a very different Fazz to what we saw in the first map and even the first round. He's been naturally quite aggressive in his style anyway, but it's usually played into his favor, so not sure
Fazz
what to
just
think of
seemed
that.
to lose patience there in the end, and he thought, oh well, why not? I'm just going to go aggressive, and if I get a kill, then I'm forcing this into a last champion, but little did he know, no fear, or RAISY was ready for it, and he paid the price.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people are going to be very surprised if they don't see Fazz going through to the regionals, actually. Already through with a sacrifice team, Toxic, Noctis, and Sturmy. They've made it through. And, what was it? Sturmy, all his teammates have qualified to the regional duels as well.
Yeah, Fazz is the
Apart from
last
him.
one on his team. Sturmy, Noctis, and Toxic have already qualified, and it's just down to Fazz.
Noctis gets extra bragging rights though because he qualified in the first qualifier, whereas none of his teammates qualified in the first one. So
I was expecting Toxic to qualify last week as well, but he lost to Zron, which he was on fire last week.
yeah, who's a very impressive, underrated player. I think Fazz is just be right backing for a second, but we are going to be getting Blood Covenant as the last map of the European qualifiers, and it's been quite the marathon today, so I hope you guys have been enjoying the show, but I might actually start getting out some information so that we can look at the North American games to play. Hopefully that's not too premature. Let's see, I can show you guys a little bit right here. So
Rafa versus Scissor, Sizer. I don't know how to pronounce
all
that name.
three of them, and we've got Lattice David versus Horse Doodoo second.
Cool. Honestly, I've not heard of either of those names, but
You haven't heard of Horse Doodoo?
I have not heard of Horse.
Oh,
Doodoo.
everyone's heard of Horse Doodoo.
Really? He's Australian, isn't he?
I think you're right. I think that is the Australian player. But is that his real name? My skeptic in me thinks it might be Phrase or something like that, but maybe not. Maybe it is the infamous Horse Doodoo.
Maybe it might be Clamp OK. Could that be him? Because isn't Clamp Australian, but he lives in the US or something?
I thought Clamp qualified already. Wait, I've got to go back and... Oop, God. Apologies, guys. And take a look. Unless Clamp...
Qualified last week? Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he qualified last week, so...
Okay.
I don't think that is the case. Right, we got Fazz back in the lobby, and it looks like we are getting over to Champion Select in just a second. Oh, apparently, I'm hearing some news.
Prepare for
Clamp
draft.
did qualify last week. You're right. What of this news, Suit?
Apparently, it's Dander King,
Ah. All right.
who's a well-known name.
Anyway, player picks: Zorlike, Anarchy, and Nyx for RAISY. And Fazz is gonna go with Anarchy, Nyx, and Visor on Blood Covenant. What do you make of this, Suit?
I mean, it's got to be Faz
a-
taking it, hasn't it?
Almost
It's
a mirror. I think it's gonna be Fazz. Well, Fazz is pretty strong on this map.
this is a map that suits. In my opinion, it suits Faz's style a bit more. I think it suits Anarchy a bit more. You said that Anarchy on Corrupted Keep is very good, but I don't know. It's something about the flow of Blood Covenant that I think works particularly well with Anarchy. So I know I'm a fan. Kill me if you think I'm wrong, but
No, Anarchy works very well on any map. I think. That's why he's consistently. Yeah, he's doing well on maps like this, and we're gonna see in Mirror once again Anarchy versus Anarchy, which on Blood Covenant usually involves a little bit of running around.
Prepare to fight.
Just like on Ruins, I think this is the same thing happens. It's such an open map that Anarchy versus Anarchy tends to be a lot of running.
3, 2,
At least in my experience, some
one.
people might.
Round 1, fight.
hey, we could very well see that. I'm on RAISY to begin with. Let's get our X-rays out. Let's get our Follow Killer on. And
you.
already Faz waiting. Who was that? The Railgun. So, no Railgun yet for RAISY. Oh, okay, his health is ticked down. He is railable at the moment, trying to dodge it. Careful with the rockets. And as he's out of view, he's just going to get out of here. Needs that armor though very quickly. Trying to hone in, grab himself a rail shot. But the thing is, Mega's been taken, and there's still a bit of time until that armor's up, so you might say peekaboo to him. He did hear him a second. And Faz has done enough damage to ensure that RAISY's railable.
Yeah, not anymore though. He picked up a light armor, but yeah, Faz has definitely got the better hand. These first few exchanges here.
As you say, it's a lot of running around. There's a lot of movement, not a lot of action.
Which is usually Anarchy versus Anarchy on this map.
That's not too bad damage actually there from RAISY, but then Faz replies with a rail himself. He's used the injection. He's managed to bully his way past into the big armor room. RAISY's not collected a lot of resources.
Exactly 15 seconds apart. So if Faz gets here in time, then surely RAISY can't contest for this item. But
hitting any of these shots at the moment kind of secures you an item. But as he's got better positioning on the Mega, he's making it his.
yeah, RAISY got the Mega, and now he's ready to take the fight to the heavy armor. Oh, he misses. Oh wow, great move there. That's a great move there. I thought he was going to go off the ledge, but he managed to jump on it anyway.
That air control is lovely from RAISY. They might meet together through the teleporter. RAISY, I think, considers that to be suicide. Oh, they're going to be playing with each other. Rail. Wow, the rail lands just as Mega gets picked up, and RAISY is able to get another shot on. He's taken the first kill. Oh my god, I thought he was going to be going in for the implosion. Not quite going to make that happen. Faz is going to get armor.
He used his injection quite early there. He could have gone for a mid-air shot and then go for mid-air rail and then go for an injection, but he was scared and he just used his injection and ran away, which is fine.
A fear-based decision.
I think RAISY's a little bit nervous here. Oh,
whoa.
Great shot by Faz, really. Very nice done.
Get the last weapon that he needs. That'd be the LG. Does need to kind of make his way over to the armor, actually. Right, you can do that on the cache. And I'll
3 minutes in, and we're still got 2 champions for both players.
It's been pretty slow feeling each other out on this last map. There's so little room now for mistakes in the series in general. And you know, it's a sigh of relief. If you win this and you qualify through, you're like, yes, the pressure is relieved until the regionals start. Which is why it mystifies me a bit more that we saw Pikawa kind of tearing his hair out.
Yeah, he was close.
He was not a happy bunny. Alright, nice information gathering.
Fazz doing some good damage on RAISY there. RAISY's got about 100 health, no armor though.
I think did fun just for a second. That rocket was so damn close. Excellent prediction. But they keep just turning away from each other at the last possible second.
Impressive.
I think with 30 seconds to go, the next kill is probably going to be... Well, he's going for maybe aggressively? Aggressively onto Mega.
Aggressively onto Mega, yeah, but RAISY still has a ton of health. And it's not ticking down, whereas Fazz's health is slowly ticking down.
They say slowly, but on the small champions, it can get quite quick. You're losing 2 health points a second if you're overstacked. And Fazz consistently doing good damage on RAISY, making him fear for his life. And you just spotted him! Meaty rocket just then. He's got the Ghost Walk. RAISY aggressive. There should be a way for him to land the shot, but no, obviously his Ghost Walk doesn't stop in time. He's railable.
He is railable,
I
yeah.
think both are actually.
Fazz is scary, but he's gonna take this armor and should be good. The next aggressive move. He's got time to go for the Mega. Will his Ghost Walk be up in time, even with those time shards? I don't think so.
Yeah, Fazz should be good now, but the problem is from before, even though he's allowed himself to stack up, he's also let RAISY stack up quite a bit.
RAISY has 150 health and 75 armor, so if they meet in a close combat, RAISY will win that fight, but not if you get real like that.
Can you find a clean angle on him? Rocket's not doing too much. Wow, he actually goes up to the top! The acid coming down. Armor's up.
Someone's gonna kill for sure
Wow.
on it. RAISY to take the first kill and the first round.
He actually committed to that fight on the armor as well, which I think is pretty brave considering it can be quite difficult to hit the Nyx's hitbox.
Round begins in
Just because it's a smaller character, obviously.
Yeah, it was very close, that fight in the end, and it could have gone either way, to be honest. But RAISY pushed in, and he is taking Sorlak right now for the first time since the series.
Interesting. Maybe he's feeling that he's been quite successful on it, or maybe he's just trying to throw in a curveball a bit. Hello above there.
He knows that Fazz is up, and Fazz has no idea that RAISY's down below. Oof. Now he gave away his position by using that jump.
He's going to get himself the railgun though, which is a small win. Oh. Hello.
I think Fazz didn't know. Yeah, Fazz definitely knows now that RAISY picked up a railgun, but Fazz might not have known, so that's why he tried to defend it. But or maybe he wanted that extra real ammo. It's not the first time today that we've seen someone run out of real ammo right at the wrong time.
True. Manage your ammunition. You'll thank us later.
Rocket jumping Zorlak. Zorlak can go quite fast if you manage to use rocket jump with him. Otherwise, he doesn't gain any speed by bunny hopping.
Yes. There's no speed cap though with the rocket jump, so I'd say that it can be a lot of fun with him. Armor's up. Finally, for RAISY's sake, he does hit a rail. Oh, he might go in on this. Oh, he hasn't hit. He did hit one acid clump. The health isn't up there though, but can he get the frag? Injections being used, looking for a rail to save the day, but he doesn't make it. Fazz dodges and gets the LG frag.
I'm not sure why RAISY didn't use a rocket launcher there. Oh,
Combo kill.
wow, very nice.
Crushed.
Nicely done by Fazz. Just rushed. But aggressive move there by RAISY, and I'm not sure if he can, if he's good enough with Nyx to secure this comeback.
Yeah, this could be just a time-sensitive one, gearing up for a minute or two. But I think Fazz knows roughly where he is. And Fazz will gladly take the items on the map as and when they spawn. Seems to be control heavily favoring him. A couple of seconds until Mega's up. He's going to be avoiding the rails a bit. He's paranoid that Nyx is just right next to him, but it's not too close at the moment.
Impressive.
Big rail shot from Fazz. Armor up, but RAISY's disappeared. Fazz almost looks as if he wants to chase completely, but doesn't want to go over to the other side of the map completely while the armor has been untaken.
Yeah, Fazz was a little bit over-aggressive there in the end of map 2, and I definitely think he does not want to be in the same position again. He's got a good lead in this round. Ghost walk there by Nyx, but not used too effectively.
Oh, the combo.
So nice. What a great move there by Fazz.
Just pushing him aside with the rockets and just making the rail shot a little more predictable. Not saying it's an easy
Round
shot to hit,
begins in 3.
but at least he can
2,
follow up his reads a
1.
little. 1-to-1.
Round
Series is 1-to-1.
fight.
We're in a best of 3 of rounds. And I'm on Fazz. He's on Anarchy, and we are going to get RAISY with Sorlag first again.
Again, it was successful last time though, but
Beginning with the slow reads. Ooh, he has found RAISY over at the rail area. So very curious. How can I get over to that rail? Good shot from RAISY. I think rocket jump was heard just then. Acid does hit him. Great damage. Whoa.
a lot of damage there. Direct rocket, and then like a 90 damage rocket, and then it's GG for RAISY.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if you miss 1 or 2 of those rockets, you're done for, really. He would have had an escape route, so I don't think he was in danger of dying just there. But it makes it a whole lot harder.
Risky what RAISY did there. He just really went in for the kill, even though Fazz was not really low at all. It's just that RAISY was super stacked and Fazz wasn't, but
Yeah.
it's very risky to do.
Perfect.
Surely Fazz will get the kill. Yeah, he knew that RAISY was going to take that exit route, and that easy lined up rail shot, and RAISY's down to his last champion.
Yeah, that first rail he hit as well takes away the armor. He knows then that RAISY would be railable anyway, and the LG damage he does initially is just enough to be absolutely 100% certain that your rail is going to be the final nail in the coffin. Is he going to be able to read this? Not completely, but doesn't matter too much at this point. Fast sailing away with this. They can barely find each other, just picking each other off with rails here and there.
Yeah, Fazz quite content going for the slower game, up 2 champions.
Just doesn't want to get caught out by the invisible Nyx. Oh, he's behind him!
He will right now. RAISY
Oh.
just very aggressive move there by RAISY. RAISY timed that heavy to perfection.
But it was that challenging for the item. That's where the danger really is. Oh my god.
That's crazy. That is. I think Fazz is upset right now because he thought that Mega surely just was his, but he was invis on it, so you can't pick up items when you're invisible. And RAISY aggressively pushed forward towards it, picked up the Mega. No, Fast was standing on it. Fast was in a different dimension. So.
Whoa. Roble, that follow-up rocket not quite high enough.
Almost hit though. Pfizer versus Nyx. What do you think? Think it's gonna go to another overtime?
I'm not sure yet about the overtime, but I think that RAISY can win this round, actually.
I think so too. He was down 2 champions, but now it's super close. Oh, and this situation is not where RAISY wants to be in. I don't think his Ghost Walk is up. Nope.
No, he's got loads of time left on it. Does need some hourglasses. Piercing sight being used. Watch out for any rails. Spacing out the shot. I like that. And a couple of hourglasses going to help him out. This could be really nice. This could be huge. Oh, he misses it. What? He's missing everything. What?
Oh my god, he missed everything, and then he jumps into a jumping visor, and he falls down on a jump pad and gets destroyed.
That's got to be one of the most anticlimactic traps I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
2, 1, fight.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
Just as I was saying, it could be amazing. Amazingly disappointing. Maybe not for Faz, though. I think Faz will be quite happy with that, because...
Faz will be quite content, yeah, because he was up 2 champions, and... in the last minute, suddenly he's down he's down to his final champion, and then... Sophia makes a silly mistake like that.
Do you think it was the missing his jump to the Mega that did it?
I'm not too sure, but what I do know is that...
Something about disadvantages and advantages?
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say RAISY's in trouble in this round, but he managed to collect himself quite nicely. Now, seeing Fast on the back foot. Fast is going to wait for his Mega, I think. Whereas RAISY is... RAISY just picked up the Heavy.
Yeah, both players looking alright at the moment. And, ooh, we have got aggressive move by RAISY. He is going to land a rail, though. If he can land one more. Oh, going in. And there's 1 second. There was half a second left until he could use injection.
Half a second left on the injection, yeah. You know, I never realized that for lighter champions, it ticks down 2 health or armor per second once you're above your max.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that.
And for the heavy champions, it takes
1
every 2 seconds.
Oh, really? And for the normal ones, it's every second?
Yep.
There's still so much for me to learn. There's still so much for me to learn. Anyway, Faz is down 2 champions. He's down to his final champion Visor, and RAISY just running around Anarchy at light speed. Surely this is going to go to a 5th and final round, winner takes it all scenario. I don't think Visor has got what it takes to compete with RAISY's Anarchy.
Yeah, surely for this one it's just going to be a matter of time for RAISY. It's just a formality.
RAISY might get nervous here, and
that's true.
Visor.
One more rail. Why did he use his injection just then? He had so much health and he's let Faz get it. Dear God. That was a panic. You said the pressure, the nerves.
The pressure is getting to him.
That was it right there in buckets. And he's gone for Nyx. He's gone for another slow champion. You have got. Oh my God. I thought he was going. Oh, what?
Oh, wow. That rocket was amazing.
That was unbelievable by RAISY. And you know what? If he didn't go for the machine gun, Faz was out of that map anyway. I'm sure, like, if you go down, you know, thousands of meters, you probably get to burial chambers or something like that.
Yeah, it would have flown all the way to the other side of the world. Anyway, 5th and final round, winner takes it all scenario, and RAISY surprisingly goes for Anarchy once again, even though he used Zorlike, I think, in his last few rounds. Fast rocket jumping through the rail.
True, this is a special round.
Sure, he realizes that you can do a ritual real fairly.
Yeah, why is he rocket jumping?
I'm not sure, but anyway, it doesn't really matter because now he's trying to defend his rail, and he doesn't want RAISY to take it.
And RAISY doesn't want Faz to come to this pillar?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Heavy's up, Mega's up. Both players are going to go extremely defensive because whoever takes this round will be the winner and will qualify for the European Quake Champion Regionals.
That's it. And that is your route to the $1 million tournament at QuakeCon this August. Whoa.
Faz hits his first rail, second rail. RAISY's low though. He had to get out of there.
Really damn close, that rail below bridge.
Oh yeah, it was super close. Split items, Mega for RAISY, Heavy for Fazz.
RAISY trying to look for some kind of information at the moment. We're not really sure where Fazz is lurking.
Fazz is quite content staying at this rocket launcher. Just he has a good overview on the map. He hears RAISY. He's gonna fall down.
Oh, someone's in trouble over here. Injection used at the right time. He might get away from here. The rocket jump, though. Rail is going to miss on this occasion. LG coming in, and Fazz is going to get the first frag of this round. He was pretty weak. We got Sorlag off the beginning. I don't know if he's going to be able to justify rushing straight away. The acids hit him. He's got the Mega, though. The machine gun is not enough, and Fazz has taken down 2 frags in this critical round.
Yeah, I had a feeling that RAISY was gonna go balls to the walls, aggressive with his Sorlag, and went for the spit, but Fazz was just not low enough for him to pull it off successfully. And now Fazz is in a really good place. He's up 2 champions. He's got timing on both items. I think maybe not the heavy, but he's got all weapons, and yeah, RAISY's got to pull off something spectacular here in order for him to.
Whoa.
That's quite the mistake.
Interesting move.
I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. He tried to
was to ledge clip it and
tried to ledge clip, but he failed it.
So there's fewer resources for RAISY. He did some alright LG damage, but Rocket's not really bad, and he finds the rail shot. I don't think Fazz was expecting that level of damage from RAISY, to be honest.
I don't think so either, but now you have Nyx versus Nyx for these players. Fazz though is up 1 champion.
I mean, this still could go down to the wire in terms of. I quite actually like the move there, because Fazz didn't realize he went over to that side.
Yeah, he didn't. So good move by RAISY, but now he doesn't have his Ghost Walk ready.
That's true. That could serve as an issue for him. He's going to be getting some hourglasses, while Fazz isn't on the side of the map, and there's the armor, collecting loads of stuff.
Fazz is gonna play the hide and seek game for about a minute, I think.
Going invisible quite early. Oh, he's forced to ghost walk as well from Fazz, but he's going to be turning around, and the trap is reversed.
That's GG.
Hunter becomes the huntee, or something along those lines. Fazz making it through to the regionals, very close versus RAISY. 2-1.
Very nicely done though by Fazz though in the end. RAISY went aggressive with his Ghost Walk, and as soon as he shot a rocket, that rocket would have landed at Fazz's feet, but Fazz went into Ghost Walk at the right time, and the rocket did 0 damage. And I think RAISY thought the Mega hadn't spawned yet, so he was waiting for the Mega, and then Fazz just got him out with the LG.